Hello, 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 eighth grade, and welcome to our October Pride meeting. Here's our agenda for today. We're going to do some quick shout outs. We're going to have our cheer and chant competition. We're going to look at the month ahead. And of course, we're going to go out and shape the world. Let's do this. Our Pride meeting norms, since you are in Lions Den, you know those expectations. We're going to do one mic. We're going to have cameras on. Give your best and respect the chat. When you hear your Lion's Den called, I want you, wherever you are, to give me a good yer, right? So, SUNY U Albany, SUNY Oneonta, SUNY Delhi, Binghamton University, SUNY Old Westbury, SUNY New Paltz, SUNY Buffalo State, Stony Brook University. Awesome, awesome. So hopefully wherever you are, and when I walk around the building this morning, I'll be hearing these chants, and I'll be hearing you yer after I've called you. Awesome. Welcome, welcome, welcome to our Pride meeting. Hopefully you are watching this with great anticipation and excitement to see what chants we've come up with. But before we get into that, we have some shout outs. Well, of course, we've got some birthdays.
Point to the birthday person. Point to, hold on. Name group, let them work. 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 Now when I say shout out, you gotta say, hey, somebody shine a light on them. 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 Oh, pause that. Give a round of applause for the dancers.
Mr. Man and Mr. Magnus. Those are our October birthdays. Happy birthday. And then, of course, we want to celebrate and acknowledge those of you who have been doing such an amazing job during our school year thus far. So for the month of technically September, you are being selected. So I know this Pride meeting is in the later part of October. That's because of student-led conferences. Shout out to each of you for doing an amazing job during your student-led conferences and leading the conversation with your parents. I'm so proud of you. And so we just want to shout out these two students selected. Our virtual learning student was selected by our math teachers, and our in-person learning student was selected by our ELA teachers. So math, Ms. Serrano and Ms. Brown-Shields, ELA, Mr. Aguilar, and Ms. Siney. So let's see. I don't have a drum roll, so I'm gonna there. And who do we have for virtual learning student of the month? Kafira Harper. Congratulations, Kafira. Even though you are at home, you are rocking it, you're doing it, and we are so very proud of you. Great job to you. And then, of course, in person. So those of our hybrid students, let's get another drum roll here. Edwin Lavares Batista. Congratulations, Edwin. Keep on rocking, keep on shining. Both of you, great job. We're so proud of you. And then we've got some more shout outs. Let's hear it.
We have shout outs.
Two educators I would like to shout out is Mr. Aguilar and Mr. Johnstone. I picked these two educators because they've really helped me improve with my work compared to the beginning of the school year, and they're two of my favorites mainly because they're two of my favorites because they've just been really kind and they've helped me with a lot of my work, and they're just amazing teachers. Yeah.
I have two shout outs to Mr. Brown and Mr. Fernpunk for always being a really good teacher and tutor, and especially when you need to calm down and stuff. They're always there.
I want to shout out Mr. Johnstone for teaching us about the 2020 presidential election.
I would like to shout out Ms. Valdez because she was helps me in my work in order to make sure I do all my work correctly.
I would like to give a shout out to Mr. Pledge because he was patient with me and he was helping me with my math and con, and he was showing me what it is about, and now I'm kind of understanding of it. But yeah, also good job, Mr. Pledge, the best math tutor.
Well, shout out to you educators. We appreciate you, and our scholars just wanted to take a moment to share some of their appreciation and thanks. And so now here's an opportunity for you in your Lion's Den to pause really quickly and educate. You can shout out some of the students. Students, you can shout out each other. Pause this video right now and take a couple minutes and do some shout outs. Well, hopefully by now you've come back and you've done some amazing shout outs of each other, celebrating each other for all that you are doing to make our community the community that it is. So let's get into some cheers and chants. Yes. Full disclaimer, I know that there are some of our Lion's Den, our SUNYs that had some trouble recording because you're virtual, and that's okay. So we're expecting that in our next session, we'll have recordings from you all, even though you are virtual. So work hard, make sure that you accomplish and create some type of amazing chant. It doesn't have to be long, it doesn't have to be short, it can just be quick. It can be whatever you want it to be. It's your decision. Just make sure you have the components that you need to have in it so far. So next month, for our November Pride meeting, we're challenging you at home to make sure you produce a chant video for us. We want to celebrate you. Even though we can't see you in the building every day, we still want to be able to see you online. Shout out to SUNY Delhi with Mr. Johnstone for submitting their virtual one. Great job. Let's look at these that we have from our SUNYs in the building.
We're purple, but we move like a unit. We got the best leadership, you know how we do it. Great thing, next big thing, no pain, all gains all day. Half court shot like the wind. We create opportunities to live a strong community. Our master is the outside track, so you
Great job, you Almady. Great job. Now we're going to SUNY Oneonta.
We're the Dragons. SUNY Oneonta. Community Leadership Mastery. Operating at half of capacity. Hybrid, what's happening? Virtual, what's happening? Hybrid.
Great job, SUNY Oneonta. Let's go to SUNY Old Westbury.
2, 1.
I'm a rapper, not a capper, so when I tell you go out and see cop master me, believe me, you know I had to hop on this beat talk about Old Westbury. Hailing from New York, the best of the Sunese, who Albany, but stayed until I ain't got nothing on it. We are the big green Panthers, built on a community, we work as one team. Nothing can stop us from getting mastery. When it comes to business psychology, you get really me. Can a soul touch us, our execution too clean. The rest of these Panthers look to us to lead. The pride, the pack, the team. If it ain't us, who's it really gonna be? Our execution shows mastery so simple and so clean. We are pride.
Shout out to Muhammad for holding it down for SUNY Old Westbury. Great job, great job. All right, we're heading to SUNY Delhi. Let's see what they've got for us.
Bigger than your app. Mindset is going to leverage all this information about Delhi with supreme coverage. We have the spirit of the Bronco with all our courage. Knowledge from our hooligans and Brooklyn. Talk to us. Kick with us. Boys and girls. Together stand by with us. Who's us? Yeah, the Great Oaks community. Strong like iron, thick like steel. You can catch us on the Ferris wheel. Gotta rep the set. SUNY Delhi. Just a step to us. Bare knuckle, you're sky high. Green, white, silver, anything else you can put on a t-shirt. In a box under dirt. With our quality, diversity, affordability. Bake a cake, join a club, switch and fake with normalities. Great Oaks is the place where we find community. Cubans with the Jesus peace with my peace. Mastering, asking who want it, you got them fun. That LES pride, we want it. Delhi, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. I just love your flashy white and green.
Boom! Flashy white and green, so good.
We know it is incredibly difficult to try and record virtually, but great job. And I love the theme and the sound there. Kudos to each of you. Thanks for the friendly competition and congratulations to those of you who submitted it. You will see a great surprise in your Pride Point bucket. Kudos to all of you. All right, so let's look at the month ahead. Well, the remainder of the month of October. What's going on? Of course, we know our school values mastery, leadership, and community. This month, though we said we were focusing on community, you really had to showcase, well, we said that we're focusing on community in September, but for the month of October, you really had to showcase all three of our school values. In the beginning of this month, you showcased your leadership skills during your student-led conference. Kudos and shout out to each of you yet again for doing the amazing job that you did. I hope that you know that we are incredibly proud of you and we are looking forward to the amazing things that you will do in the next few quarters. So keep up there. Let's look at our next two focuses for this month. So we're honestly focusing on both mastery and community yet again. So you focused on leadership at the beginning of this month, but we're going to focus on mastery and community. Our interim assessments are coming up. Many of you hinted at them because you remembered how we did benchmarks. These are what we call interim assessments, opportunities in the school year for you to showcase how much you've learned, to master, and to show us and demonstrate that you are the leaders in your learning, as well as you've been working hard throughout the school year and you're demonstrating that in those assessments. We're gonna give you lots of information about when those are, what days they are, what classes and what subjects you'll be taking them in. So just prepare and get ready for those assessments. Additionally, our community focus for this year is going to be creating a canned food drive flyer. It's a competition, so whoever actually gets it will get a beautiful surprise. We'll let you know what that surprise is. So you're going to work together in your Lions Den to create a canned drive flyer, and we want this submitted to my email by October 30th. So by October 30th, we'll, across the whole school, will decide which of the Lions Dens created the best flyer, and then we will use that flyer to showcase and to prepare and gather materials for our canned food drive. Of course, being mindful of our community and those that are unfortunately not as fortunate as you are. And so we're going to do our best to make sure that we create a beautiful flyer that will attract many people to bring canned foods to assist us in our canned food drive. So that concludes our Pride meeting for this month. I know it wasn't that much, and that's okay because our next ones will be a lot more lengthy and we'll have lots of activities to do. So for those of you who completed your chant and cheer, you're off the hook. You can continue to work on or begin working on the flyer for our canned food drive. Those of you who didn't just yet, take the remainder of this period to get something together. Some of the Lions Den universities that you saw only did it in a period. You can do it too. And I'm looking forward to continuing to see the amazing things that you're doing. Shape the world, Great Oaks. Shape the world. Have a great one. Have an amazing Friday. And I look forward to seeing you all soon. Bye.